everyone, I'm heidiroro. Hi everyone, I'm heidiroro and welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of Meet My Boyfriend tag. So I just wanted to do 6 more questions to celebrate our 6-year anniversary. Are you guys ready? Are you excited?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Cool.
Alright, let's get into it. Mark?
So question number 1 is, when did we first say I love you to each other?
So I went to China right after I graduated college. This was for like a church mission trip, and I went for an entire month. We weren't official then. Basically, during that entire month, I wasn't sure whether or not I should even keep talking to him, because I was like, I don't know where this is gonna go. I just graduated. He's still gonna be at school because he is 1 year younger than me, and so I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to be with this guy.
You treated me like a little kid.
Little kid.
Get out of here, little kid.
I don't know, I just had a lot of doubts basically. What was crazy though is during that entire month, I was definitely missing him when I was in China, and he later found. For an entire month, he basically wrote a diary to me every single day telling me how much he missed me. And do you want to pick up the story?
Did I do that?
Yes.
I did that. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I think like as soon as my parents picked me up, we got dinner or we ate or whatever, and I drove from the valley to Irvine to see him.
I think like when we were hanging out, and I think I was still living in the college apartments or something. Yeah, it was in like my living room of the college apartment, and I was like, hey, I'm pretty sure of this, but I love you. And I remember I said that. I was like pretty confident, locking that answer, Regis. And I said it, and she reciprocated. So that's pretty good. Question number 2. What is something that is guaranteed to make the other person laugh? The word snack. I don't know why it's like not even like a forced laugh or something. If you casually drop that word in conversations, Heidi for some reason can't help but giggle, I mean.
It's so funny. The word S-N-E-K, like snake, but
like that shortened, like
the shortened meme version
of it.
Snack.
I don't know, it always makes you like crack up or something.
It just, anytime I see it through text or just like he says it, like, oh, such a snack, I just start busting. Basically, Mark's goal in life is to make me very frustrated and angry. So in any way, shape, or form that, you know, he does that makes him angry. So
makes me angry?
I mean, makes him very happy, makes me angry.
That's true.
Yeah, he just likes getting a reaction out of me, and I'm very expressionistic, so it's pretty easy to do that. He likes getting me to an extreme level of anger and frustration, and to him that gives him so much joy.
That's true. That's very true. Question number 3, who takes longer to get ready?
I think him.
That's not fair.
Mark loves like being twinsies with me, so he says like we're not being a team if we're not kind of color coordinated together. So if I'm wearing,
don't reveal that about the no.
It's true. So if I'm wearing like a bold red shirt, he'll be like, we're not matching, because he's wearing like blue and, you know, black or whatever.
I'm not that
It's
unreasonable.
True. Something that he does all the time is like, if we're just going out to get dinner and like say I wore a nicer top but just like whatever shorts, he's like, why are you trying to one-up me right now? He's like, I'm gonna change, and then he changes all the time.
That's not fair though, because if we're just gonna go get dinner at like In-N-Out or something casual, and then Heidi comes out looking glam fabulous.
Fabulous.
Then how come, why do you have to dress like that, and then you make me look like...
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
It makes me look like a slob. But bottom line is, I don't take longer to get ready. That's just a gut reaction thing to seeing that I'm wearing like poop clothes, and she's dressed to like go out, and like...
I'm just trying to look presentable.
She for sure takes longer to get ready because like she's a makeup artist.
Yeah,
so,
like obviously my face takes some time.
So obviously, the answer is you.
No, he definitely, there's definitely times where I'm just like, come on.
No, okay, admittedly, there are days where it's just like, I
like,
thought,
I'm ready, and he's
yeah,
just like,
I thought I
does
wanted
this look
to
okay?
wear.
And then he like goes back into the closet, and then he changes, and I'm like,
Question 4. Question 4, guilty pleasures, question mark.
stop yelling.
What are each other's guilty pleasures? I know for Heidi is like reality TV. So the most recent one was it's like on Hulu, right?
Vanderpump Rules. It's like so
Doesn't
stupid.
rule. It doesn't rule.
It's like just drama all the time. I don't know why, I just love it. Like that, The Bachelor, Bachelorette. Mark's guilty pleasure is basically all of the High School Musicals. Especially number 3.
Number 3 is pretty good. People
number
like
3
to hate on
definitely
number 3.
is
It's pretty good.
the best one for
Everybody
sure.
likes to sing I'm Soaring, I'm Flying, but number 3 has some hits.
Number 3 definitely has some bangers.
That's true. The music is good. The
You
drama.
are the music in me.
The drama is good. Troy, Gabriella.
What's your favorite song?
First one that comes to mind is the I Don't Dance song, but that's in the second movie.
Come on, I don't dance. I know you can. Not a chance.
Okay,
no.
that's enough of that because we're not. This is gonna be blackmailed against me in my career. Question number 5. Who is the big spoon?
I think it's me.
No, it's not. When? I'm like a starfish.
Oh my gosh, yes, he's such a starfish.
I'm a starfish.
Like he does this. What am I supposed to do with that?
Heidi could actually put up a picture of it later.
Yeah,
Go
I'll
ahead.
put up a picture
Go ahead.
of
I don't care.
him
Whatever.
starfishing, and I'm like,
I don't. Whatever.
what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
You're a Steeler head.
That's true. My head is of the Steeler attribute. I think I am a starfish, and Heidi is literally just will fill in the space that she has remaining. However, I'm not too ashamed to admit that it feels good to be, in the jetpack position. We'll refer to it as that. Or
AKA
you're
small spoon.
You're the jetpack. It's endearing. Who doesn't like to be held?
Yeah, back hugs are the best.
Yeah. So either jetpack or starfish. Question number 6. What are 3 traits you like about each other?
How about let's go like back and forth?
Like a ping pong motion?
Exactly. So my first trait that I love about Mark is Mark has such a huge heart for kids, and I love that about him. Like, he kind of is like a baby whisperer. He talks about having like a family, and like his future is for his family one day. So I think that's such a great trait about him.
So my turn. I think the first thing that I like about you or love is I'll say passion. Heidi has done a good job at in anything that she does is very passionate and proactive. Proactive, the face wash. That's all for today. Thank you for watching heidiroro. Heidi is really passionate about everything she does, whether that's her work or her channel. I think it's pretty cool to see someone that is so gung-ho about everything. I think it's pretty admirable.
Something that I love about Mark is though he says he's introverted, he's actually very warm-hearted to everyone. Even though he's introverted, you would think that because you're introverted, you're more reserved, you kind of hold back a little bit, but a lot of times in group settings, he's very easy to talk to. He kind of makes you feel at home, if that makes sense. I think because for him, he's been in situations where if you don't know people, they're they just kind of forget about you, or they don't really include you in things. Whereas Mark can notice if someone is, they're by themselves, I should try talking to them so that they feel a little bit more at home. And I think that's such a great trait, because a lot of times people they don't really care, they don't care to reach out to other people to make them feel welcome.
I know from my personality, I can tend to feel that way in social situations, so I empathize when I recognize it in other people.
Right.
Ping pong? I will say that she is very nurturing, motherly. I'll also put like giving in this like big category. So she'll tend to go out of her way to make sure to like accommodate to people, really look out for them, like treat them like a family member or something like that. Honestly, maybe the most attractive trait. As she's mentioned, like a big goal of mine obviously is like I eventually want to have a family and kids and stuff too. So to have someone that is motherly or nurturing by default, as opposed to like trying to be that way, like whew, that's hot stuff.
He's just a silly goofball, and I love that about him. I don't know, he just always has a way of making me smile. I genuinely am so happy with Mark because he just always has a very positive outlook on life, and so it helps me to not get so caught up in a lot of just stupid things, you know? I'm very sensitive, so there's lots of times where I can get offended really easily, or I get upset and angered and frustrated, and he kind of helps me see light of situations sometimes, and it helps me to be like, you know what, like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal, and like calms me down. But yeah, he definitely is my rock in a lot of situations.
You get it? I'm the rock. So last thing is probably my favorite trait about her is the fact that she is a living cartoon. So she is incredibly animated. She makes it worthwhile for me to be a big buffoon because she reacts
To everything.
to everything. And I don't mean react positively. I just mean react. And if that wasn't clear already in however long this video is of her reacting to all the dumb nonsense that I've said, like it's just for how she feels that it's fun and positive to be with me or whatever because of how lighthearted I am or whatever, I don't know. On the flip side, she makes it worthwhile to be that way, because if I was with someone and I cracked jokes and I was being dumb all the time and they're just like or like, can you be serious, you know, I'd be like, no.
No.
She is literally a living cartoon.
That is it for our Meet My Boyfriend tag. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below on what you like to see next, and please subscribe so you join the family, and then you'll see more of this guy. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!
I'm all wet. Question to celebrate. Look like a cow.
What was that?